Hello everyone, welcome to Thursday, the 6th of February 2025. I'll be reading as usual from UCB, United Christian Broadcasters Daily Devotional in audio version. Today's topic is Prayer, Part 2. Prayer, Part 2. Men always ought to pray and not lose heart. Luke 18, verse 1. From New King James Version, that is the Bible text. The message says, a PhD student at Princeton University once walked into Albert Einstein's office and asked, what is there left in the world for original dissertation research? The brilliant scientist replied, find out about prayer. Einstein wasn't the only person who was curious about prayer. Jesus taught about it, and the reason was because the disciples asked him to. They may not have desired to write dissertations on it, but they wanted to know how to pray. It's the only time in the Bible where one person clearly teaches another person how to pray. And all because of a request from the disciples. Jesus was praying in a certain place. When he finished, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray. Luke 11:1, NIV, New International Version. The disciples had been observing Jesus as he prayed. Apparently, the way he prayed was so distinct from the way they prayed that they said, show us how to pray the way you pray. Before Jesus fed the multitude supernaturally, or selected his 12 disciples, or calmed the storm on the Sea of Galilee, he took time to pray. And the results of his prayers were so amazing that the disciples said, Lord, teach us to pray. Prayer is not primarily about telling God what you need. It's about getting closer to God. As one person writes, it's almost as if God is saying, don't bring me your shopping list. I already know what's on it. We will deal with that later. Bring me your heart. Bring me your love. Bring me your undivided attention. Prayer is not merely about getting things from the Lord. Did you hear that? It's about spending time with the Lord. This is very crucial. Because those of us who have children, if our children keeps coming to ask us, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me that, with that, at least, Mom or Dad, how are you doing? Are you okay? So God wants us to have a relationship with him. So prayer is not about just asking. We should dialogue, not monologue aspect, just one-sided. May God help us to understand the importance of prayers in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. That's just the little part I decided to chip in. Today's reading, because as Christians we ought to read our Bible. Today's reading is from Genesis chapter 37, Psalm chapter 37, Ecclesiastes chapter 6. Ecclesiastes chapter 6 and Mark chapter 9. With that said, have a very fantastic and productive Thursday. This is your friend, Lady S.L. Domain. Bye now. Shalom.